tickets for three. You betcha.
The pass to Miller outside three. Good.
Big block by Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Now to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
As we start to get into warmer temperatures, things are about to heat up on the floor tonight in this Section 8A matchup between the Waubun Thunderbirds, and the Climax Fisher Knights. We are bringing you all the coverage of this doubleheader tonight here at Climax Shelley High School here on yourliveevent.com.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Ulster Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Ulster Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Hello and welcome back here to our broadcast here on yourliveevent.com. I am Jerry Peralta here at Climax Shelley High School as we prepare for this Section 8A matchup between the hosting Climax Fisher Knights and the Waubun Thunderbirds. The Thunderbirds girls squad kicks things off for this week in tonight's matchup, as they were winners last week against in a close game against Lake Park Audubon. While on the other side, Climax Fisher Knights, they played last night and they would fall to Sacred Heart in what could be considered a very sloppy game on both sides, as there would be 63 total free throws attempted in that game for both squads. And almost 28 fouls or team fouls for the Climax Fisher Knights. So definitely trying to clean things up a lot more here tonight if you're head coach Adriana Rooney and the Climax Fisher Knights. We had the chance to talk with head coach of the Thunderbirds, Zach Quall, and see what his thoughts are for his team coming into tonight after such a close game last week against Lake Park Audubon, and see what his team has to do tonight to not let tonight's game be as close as last week's. Here in the pregame coach's comments. Now along with me is the head coach of the Waubun Thunderbirds, Zach Quall. And coach, get things going. How are you doing today?
Good. Good, safe bus ride up. Can't ask for much more when you have a long trip like that.
Yeah, and tonight, coming off of a win last week, a very close matchup.
Yeah.
You had yesterday off to work out the kinks. What was focused on last night during practice?
Just some of the stuff Climax Fisher runs. They press a little bit, and run a little 1-2-2 press based on just the film I've seen, and so just breaking that down and making sure that we're running our right lanes and doing the right things in terms of beating the press up the floor, and then the other things we worked on was just kind of stuff that we always want to work on: defense, rebounding, transition, just things we want to be good at, just in terms of staples of our own program. So.
And looking back to last week, kind of a lower scoring affair for your team. What's it going to take to get your offense going a lot quicker tonight?
Oh, we just got to cut hard, put pressure on the rim that way with our cutters, and rotate the basketball quickly and get the ball side to side, things like that. Just not being stagnant within our offense. And then another big thing for us in terms of scoring wise is just getting the ball up in transition and beating the defense up the floor. That's really where we get a lot of our points, when we score high bunches. Otherwise, we get caught in like games like against LPA where we just get into these 44 or 42 games like we did. But I know we're capable of it, because we had a minute and a half stretch where we scored 10 points against LPA, and so that's we're capable of it. It's just a matter of putting it all together and doing it more consistently. So that's the plan tonight. Just try to be more consistent with our scoring opportunities.
Yeah, and looking at your team, you had a lot of success throughout the season. What have been some of the biggest positives you've seen out there from your team?
We have a lot of experience coming back from years past. We have a lot of leadership in terms of just older kids, and just the expectations in our program haven't really changed, and we know our kids know what's expected of them now, and it's just a matter of meeting those expectations on, like I said, on a more consistent basis. So those are things I'm happy about. I'd like to see us execute a little bit better. We haven't been great executing. I don't think we've put together a full basketball game yet this year. So being 13-7 or 13-6, whatever we are, just to only be playing well in stretches and still have 13 wins. I mean, I can't be upset about that. But I do feel like we have yet to play our best basketball, and hopefully down the stretch we can do that. But just defensively, I've been very happy with our effort. We were giving up less than 60 points a game. Our goal is to give up less than 50, but not quite there yet. But I think offensively is where we just go through ebbs and flows, and I think that when we're really good offensively, we're really good on nights. When we're not, we have to keep ourselves in with our defensive end. So.
Coach, any more keys or final thoughts before tonight's matchup?
Just got to take care of the basketball. Rebound, transition out to offense. We do those three things, I think we'll be all right. Just, playing hard, especially early on to start the game, getting ready right out of the gate. Just play hard and make sure that, try to be suffocating and cause turnovers ourselves and get easy transition buckets. I think that'll be key for us tonight.
Coach, thank you for your time. Good luck tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Coach Zach Quall of the Mahomen Waubun Thunderbirds, definitely looking for his girls to get going early here tonight on offense. Kind of had those spurts, as mentioned, throughout the Lake Park Audubon game, where it was a lot closer than anticipated. So he's going to want that to change here tonight against Climax Fisher. Get your offense going early. And as he mentioned, he feels that, despite their record, this team is yet to play a full game, and that just means there's nowhere but up to go here if you're the Mahomen Waubun Thunderbirds. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we'll hear from head coach Adriana Rooney and see what her team has to do to come away victorious tonight here against the Mahomen Waubun Thunderbirds.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools. In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at Agrimax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more, Agrimax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Agrimax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agrimaxllc.com.
You may read articles that attempt to predict market conditions and returns, but these are impossible to predict. At Bighorn Financial Services, we work hard to educate our clients during the retirement planning process while providing you with a customized strategy that aims to suit your needs. We work hard to give you the confidence you need as you look to the future. Now is a great time to review your accounts, and we'd love to help you along the way. Call me, Kurt Fillion at Bighorn, to set up an appointment. 218-444-8894. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
When you're on your way to the lake for a day of fishing, no matter what season it is, you need to stop by Bones 113 Bait and Tackle on Highway 113 east of Waubun. Bones carries a great supply of live, fresh bait. He has all of the fishing supplies and tackle you need to be successful on the water. Bones also has grocery items, gas at the pump, off sale, and so much more. Stop by on your way to the lake. Bones 113 Bait and Tackle, Highway 113 east of Waubun.
Here on the pregame coach's comments, along with me now is head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights, Adriana Rooney. And coach, to get things going, how are you doing today?
I guess I'm pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. Coming off of a loss yesterday, I'm just hoping that the girls can not forget about it, but come ready to go today.
Yeah, you mentioned that loss yesterday. It was not clean in any means. 63 free throws from both sides. I mean, what's going to be the message to the girls to turn things around tonight?
Keep your hands to yourself. I mean, yeah, we had way too many fouls. It was, I think, 28 between all of us as a team, so that's way too many when you only have not a big bench, so yeah.
And tonight is probably one of the toughest games you'll be facing this season against a very strong Mahomen team. What is the plans to get going early on offense tonight?
We just have to compete. We have to go in not expecting, you go in thinking you're going to lose and you're already beat. So, go in just with an open mind and play your hardest. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah, and Mahomen Waubun having a close game last week. What's it going to take on the defensive side of the ball to really try to slow them down? Because you'll never be able to fully stop a team.
We just, have to work together. Teamwork's going to be our biggest thing today, communication, making sure we're all moving together. And, yeah, ultimately it comes down to communication. I don't know how many times I can say that, but, yeah.
Coach, any more keys or final thoughts for tonight?
No. Thanks.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Communication for her team. The Knights definitely are going to need to communicate a lot if they want to come away victorious, especially after turning things around from last night's game. As Coach mentioned, 28 team fouls for the Knights is not how you would want things to go for tonight. You really want to play a clean game if necessary, or if possible, excuse me. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll look at both teams as they match up here tonight and look at some keys for both teams. Our pregame coaches interview is brought to you by Midwest Bank and Waubun here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Pregame Super Value of Mahomen is your hometown grocery store, proudly serving Mahomen and the surrounding communities. Featuring weekly specials, a well-stocked meat department, fresh baked items from the bakery, and a great selection of fresh produce. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and you can check them out online at BrueggemannSuperValue.com. Pregame Super Value. They are proud to be your hometown grocery store, proudly serving Mahomen and the surrounding communities. It's Pregame Super Value. When you're in the market for a new vehicle, check out ChristianCarsOnline.com. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Chevy, GMC, Dodge, Jeep, and Ford. They have cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and so much more. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Vehicles from Christian Brothers Ford, Christian Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Finley Motors, and Christian Motors of Fertile. A new vehicle is what you're looking for. Visit ChristianCarsOnline.com.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the agronomy centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
Welcome back. We just heard from both coaches. Now let's take a look at both teams as they come into tonight's game. Mahomen Waubun comes into tonight at 13-6 overall, 6-3 in section play. As mentioned, they're coming off of a big win against Lake Park Audubon last week, winning a close one, 44-42. Probably one that was closer than they would have liked, but they had yesterday to recover, get a practice in, and we shall see how they match up coming into tonight. Keys for the Thunderbirds definitely going to be getting their offense going early, is what Coach Zach Wall mentioned. They want to get their offense off to a groove here to get things going, and then just build off of that defensively. Take a look at the Climax Fisher Knights as they come into tonight, 5-14 overall, 3-9 in section play. And as mentioned, coming in tonight off of a sloppy game against Sacred Heart for both sides for both teams, and they would drop that game 54-47. 63 free throws between both squads in that game last night. So head coach Rooney is going to look to her girls to not draw that many fouls, 28 team fouls, and especially for a team with as small of a roster as they have, down a couple players for the year. It's not how you want things to go if you're Climax Fisher. Other keys for the Knights: make some stops on defense and let that develop your offense throughout the entire game. We'll take another break. When we come back, we will get to starting lineups and tip-off. Our pregame show brought to you by Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, and we will see. And we'll take another break here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Community Co-op Energy Solutions. Our team will help you with pre-buys and contracting. Our services also extend with on-farm service calls, tanks, pumps, bulk oil, DEF and tank monitoring, fuel, propane, and natural gas. Call us at 1-888-935-2281 so we can help you with energy solutions from Community Co-op.
Bank with the area's lending leader, Community Development Bank in Ogama. Open at 8:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. They offer more to serve you, their valued customers. See Robin for all of your financial needs. Boat loans, car loans, four-wheelers, business, home improvement, and vacation home loans. They do it all. Call 218-983-3241 or log on to comdevbank.com. Community Development Bank in Ogama. Member FDIC.
Proper dental health is a lifelong effort. Brushing and flossing regularly, as well as routine visits to the dentist, will help ensure that you have a mouth full of happy and healthy teeth. This friendly reminder is courtesy of Polk County and Norman-Monoman Public Health Child and Teen Checkups Program, reminding you to have your children and teens examined by their medical and dental provider on a regular basis. For more information about child and teen checkups, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
RDK Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Back here at Climax Shelley High School as we are getting set for the opening tip-off. We'll go ahead and move to our starting lineups, getting things going with your Mahomen Waubun Thunderbirds. Number 2, Elena Bevins, the junior guard, getting the start. Number 15, Sophia Bly, the senior guard, getting the nod for the Thunderbirds. Number 21, Kendra Severson, the junior guard, gets the start. Number 22, Riley MacArthur, the senior guard/forward, gets the start. And to round things out for the Thunderbirds, number 30, Sunshine Egland, the senior forward, will get the start for the Thunderbirds. The Thunderbirds are coached by head coach Zach Quall and assistant coaches Chris Giersick, Bomber Clark, and Desmond Little. Moving on to the Climax Fisher Knights, number 12, Ava Larson, the sophomore, getting the start. Number 20, Trinity Erickson, the senior, getting the start. Number 22, Hallie Reitmeyer, the sophomore, will get the start. Number 23, Ella Paulsrud, the sophomore, will get the start. And number 32, Cadence Corinta, the 8th grader, will get the start. The Climax Fisher Knights are coached by head coach Adriana Rooney and assistant coach Shelby Duckstead. Both Sunshine Egland and Trinity Erickson at half court. And Erickson will win the tip-off, gets that one to Ella Paulsrud. Finds Hallie Reitmeyer on the far side. Reitmeyer dumping it down to Trinity Erickson. Ava Larson with it now will find Corinta. Looking back off to Erickson. Erickson inside the paint, goes up, and her shot just goes over the rim, no good. Thunderbirds on the rebound. In transition, Riley MacArthur with the great feed, and she will get the first points of the night for the Thunderbirds. Ava Larson now makes a move, crosses half court, dumps down to Ella Paulsrud, who has a lane, goes up, and ball just takes a bad bounce off of the rim. Two good-looking shots by the Knights, but don't go their way. And driving inside is Riley MacArthur, and she will score and draw the foul. And they're going to give that one to Trinity Erickson for the first foul of the game. So Riley MacArthur going for her for a potential three-point play as she'll make the free throw. So here on the Community Co-op scoreboard, the Thunderbirds take an early 5-0 lead against the Knights. 17-11 left to go here in the first half as Hallie Reitmeyer moving down the lane, dumps it off to Cadence Corinta. Trinity Erickson looking back out to Hallie Reitmeyer, who pulls up for three, just in and out of the rim, no good. So close, and we have a jump ball situation. The ball will stay in favor of the Thunderbirds. As mentioned, this will kickstart the week for the Thunderbirds in tonight's doubleheader. So we will also see boys varsity between Mahomen Waubun and Climax Fisher as Kendra Severson nails the three here. So 8-0 lead for the Thunderbirds. As Ava Larson backing down, goes up, trying to use the backboard to her advantage, can't get it. Trinity Erickson almost getting the, kind of rolls the rebound off of her to Ava Larson. And Larson will miss 2, but she will draw a foul and go to the free throw line for 2. Give that one to Riley MacArthur for her first personal of the game. And that'll be the first point. And free throws are brought to you by Agramax. Contact Agramax to see how they can help you reach peak profitability by calling 218-891-2211 or call their new location in Fertile at 218-945-3536. So Ava Larson will make 1 of 2 as the Thunderbirds get the ball back. Now in transition as Elena Bevins went up for a shot, had nobody in front of her, but she won't make that one. Takes the bad bounce off of the rim. And Bevins is gonna get called for the hold here. So the Knights get the ball back. Quick inside pass, trying to get that one to Ava Larson, but Riley MacArthur there to swat that away. Paulsrud will find Larson. Larson now just facing a press here by MacArthur. Backing down, gets the pick from Erickson, and Larson's shot goes in and out of the net, no good. With a full head of steam, that was Kendra Severson, nobody in front of her. She won't get there, but I think she's cramping up here. So we will get a couple subs come onto the floor for the Thunderbirds. We will see Alexis Pazdernick, along with Nevaeh Williams. So Hallie Reitmeyer with it for the for the Knights, Crosses half court, gets that one down to Larson. Finds Ella Paulsrud on the far side. Erickson goes out to Larson, who fakes the 3, going inside the paint. The ball takes a couple bounces off the rim, but the Thunderbirds gonna swat that one away. So stays in possession of the Knights. Trinity Erickson backs down, pulls up for 2. No good there as she can't get that one to fall. Elena Bevins going inside, trying to Euro step her way in. She'll lose control of the ball here. Climax Fisher getting the ball right back thanks to the turnover. 15:23 left to go on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Ava Larson hands it off to Erickson, who looks for Ella Paulsrud, and Ella Paulsrud can't get that one to go. So now heading the other direction is the Thunderbirds in transition. Will find Nevaeh Williams. Ball stolen away. Ella Paulsrud getting a hand on that one, and Hallie Reitmeyer will come up with it. Pass off to Ava Larson as Larson looking down to Ella Paulsrud. Quick pass inside. Larson goes up, trying to draw a foul yet again, and she can't get that one to fall. Trinity Erickson fighting for the rebound, but just will get outplayed at the box by Williams. And pulling up for 3 was Bevins, and she will miss that one. Ball goes out of bounds. They actually call that a foul on Riley MacArthur. Both Tegan Johnson and Claire Erickson check into the game for the Knights. Quick pass off to Reitmeyer. Moving across, almost gets past Pazdernick. Goes off to Tegan Johnson, and Johnson will draw the foul, so she will go to the line for 2. Fumbled the ball just a bit there before she finally got that released. She won't make the first one. And the second one will take a bad roll off of the rim. So it still stays 8-1. Claire Erickson getting a little too, jumping a little too early. Will get called on the foul. That's her first personal of the game. 4 team fouls for the Thunderbirds, 2 for the Knights. And we have a timeout here on the floor by head coach Zach Wall. We'll take a timeout here as well. Here on the Community Co-op scoreboard, the Mahomen Thunderbirds leading the Climax Fisher Knights 8-1.
Gordon Construction of Mahomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahomen, visit gcmahomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
Coming out of the timeout now, the Waubun Thunderbirds, head coach Zach Hall taking a timeout, trying to rally his team here. The offense is kind of stifled since that big start, and only putting up 8 points. As going up for it was Sophia Bly, and she will get that one. That'll just fly over the rim, not even close. Rebounded by the Knights, heading the other direction as Ava Larson backing down. As she goes up, she draws the foul. She will shoot 2. And Larson will miss her first. So checking back into the game is Claire Erickson and Trinity Erickson for the Knights. Hallie Reitmeyer getting a break. And Larson will make her second of two free throw attempts. So 8-2 lead for the Thunderbirds. Both points for the Knights coming off of free throws, both made by Ava Larson. The Thunderbirds off to a slower start on offense than they would like, as quick pass inside to Sunshine Eglund. And inside is Nevaeh Williams, and she will score. And that ends a little bit of a drought there that the Thunderbirds were on. They were not able to get things going for a second there. Ella Paulsrud backing down, dumps out to Ava Larson, who pulls up for 2, takes a bad bounce off of the far rim, rebounded by the Thunderbirds, now in transition. Quick dump off to Sophia Bly, who thought about a 3 and passed it down to Alexis Pazdernik. Bevins back down to Pazdernik. The pass to Bevins just going to go shy of her, or just going to go out of her reach. Out of bounds, and the Knights get this one back. 13:06 remaining here in the first half. Quick pass to Ava Larson. Crossing half court, gets met by Eglund. Trinity Erickson pulls up, and she will score. Backing down in the paint with a nice spin jumper there. Quick dump out to Pazdernik. Looking out to Bevins. Going inside to Bly, and Bly using the backboard, and she will score. Larson now going inside, has a lane. Ball takes a bad bounce, too much on it. It will just go right off the backboard, forcing a jump ball situation. But it will stay in favor of the Knights. Cadence Corinta with the inbound pass to Hallie Reitmeyer. Too much on that one as Reitmeyer loses control. And they'll call a hold here. Get that one on Claire Erickson. That is Claire Erickson's second personal. Third team foul for the Knights. Bevins with it for the Thunderbirds, slowing things down. Looks off to Bly. She'll find Pasternak. Gets met by Trinity Erickson, almost causing a steal there. Good defense there to apply the pressure by the Knights. Pasternak with it. Look at Sunshine England trying to go across for the cut. Won't get her number called here. Finally gets to the, well, she'll get the ball, but get called on the travel. So we see Tegan Johnson check back into the game for the Knights. Ella Paulsrud trying to find somebody open for the inbound pass. Quick pass down to Callie Reitmeyer, and we'll get a foul here. Get that one on Sunshine England. 6th team foul for the Thunderbirds. Not a very clean first half, and we still have 11:40 to go here. Hand off to Ella Paulsrud, who goes inside the paint, dumps it down to Trinity Erickson, who pulls up, takes a couple bounces off the rim, no good. Hallie Reitmeyer there on the rebound, and Erickson will score this time round. Thanks to the extra effort by Hallie Reitmeyer, we'll look out to Erickson as Erickson brings the game now within 6. Pasternak gets the pass. Off of the pick from Williams, having a lane that the Knights cracking down early. Tegan Johnson going up, but good play there by Bevins as she will get the 2-pointer. Reitmeyer crossing half court, slowing everything down for the Knights. Pulls up for a long 2, just takes the bounce off of the rim, no good. But rebounded by Tegan Johnson, and Ella Paulsrud pulls up, and she will get the 3-pointer there. Off of the shot, no good there by the Thunderbirds. Goes over the backboard. 5-point game for the Thunderbirds with the lead, 14-9, 10:25 left to go in the first half on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Ava Larson with it, goes out to Ella Paulsrud. She'll find Hallie Reitmeyer, as Reitmeyer has to dump it back out to Erickson, out of the arc. Tegan Johnson going in, thought about the shot, but second guessed it. Ava Larson off of the pick from Ella Paulsrud, and she will score. The Knights showing a lot of resilience here. They have been able to keep games close. They have a lot of heart for such a small team, for such a small roster. They give it their all. Trinity Erickson doing her best on defense, but Sunshine England is going to score here. Ava Larson's pass to Hallie Reitmeyer, almost too much or too far out of her reach, but Reitmeyer gets it and can't get the 2. That'll be a foul on Ava Larson, her first personal. Four team fouls for the Knights versus 6 for the Thunderbirds. And head coach Zach Hall is going to take another timeout. And we'll take a timeout here as well on yourliveevent.com. The Mahomen Waubun Thunderbirds leading the Climax Fisher Knights 16-11 on the Community Co-op scoreboard.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Coming out of the timeout, 9 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. The Mahomen Waubun Thunderbirds with a 16-11 point lead here. Climax Fisher really giving it their all, trying to do their best to stay in this game. And they're doing a fantastic job at the moment. The Thunderbirds having a close matchup last time out against Lake Park Audubon. As crossing half court now is Kendra Severson. She gets met by Hallie Reitmeyer. loses it for a second. We'll find Bly going down to Riley MacArthur. Kendra Severson now with it, gets the pass off to Bevins. Bevins going up for two, just a bad bounce off the rim. No good. Now heading the other direction with it is the Knights. Ava Larson crossing half court. Looks back out to Hallie Reitmeyer, who pulls up for two, takes several bounces, and she will score. Now in transition, Bevins trying to get that one out. Trandy Erickson with the steal, or poking that one away. Knights with it. Hallie Reitmeyer dumps out to Ella Paulsrud for two. Will go off the rim, no good. Lena Bevins looking inside to Sunshine England. And England won't make that one. Ella Paulsrud off of the rebound for the Knights. Looks down to Hallie Reitmeyer, who's met with the double team. Will get the pick from Erickson. As Ava Larson looks to her left, will find Paulsrud, who has a lane. Trying to draw the contact, will not. The Thunderbirds almost let that one go out of bounds, but Hallie Reitmeyer with the extra effort keeps it alive, but the Thunderbirds will capitalize, and as Sophia Bly will score. And we will have a timeout here by head coach Adriana Rooney. 7:59 left to go here in the first half. The Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbirds leading 18-13.
Dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Pearlie, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
Back here at Climax Shelley High School, coming out of the timeout, the Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbirds with the 18-13 lead, led by as much as 8 early on, as the Knights would struggle early in this half to put some points up on the board, but they have gotten into a groove offensively, and the Thunderbirds still trying to roll, get that offense really off to a hot start. And Hallie Reitmeyer will get called on the travel. As Coach Zach Hall mentioned in the pregame show, as he said, he does not feel his team has played a full game yet. They've had their moments where they slow down, slow off. They try to have a full, consistent game. And tonight, just looking to maintain that one. As Kendra Severson looks down to her left, going to find MacArthur. Will find England, and England will score. Lead extended to 7. Ava Larson trying to go back to Reitmeyer. Ball poked away. Now with his Severson, and Severson will roll that one in. Ball takes a unfavorable bounce. And they will get Severson on the foul there. Well, that is the 7th team foul, so we are now in the bonus for the Knights. So now Ava Larson will instead go to the free throw line and for 1-and-1. Checking in for the Thunderbirds is Nevaeh Williams, along with Alexis Pazdernick. We will also see Trinity Erickson check back into the game for Hallie Reitmeyer. As Ava Larson just shy off of the free throw attempt. Elena Bevins gets the long pass across half court as Kendra Severson pulls up for 3. Can't make that one. Ella Paulsrud there on the rebound to find Larson, as Larson now trying to cross half court. Severson with the great defensive pressure. And head coach Adriana Rooney will take a timeout, realizing her team probably wasn't going to get across half court. Here on the Community Co-op scoreboard, the Thunderbirds lead the Knights 22-13 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Plumbing or heating, call the professionals with Waubun's Plumbing and Heating, 218-983-3611. Waubun's Plumbing and Heating works with Ream water heaters, Tempstar furnaces, and they also work with geothermal, northern heat pumps, and they have North Star water softeners that you can buy or rent. Whether it's plumbing or heating, contact the professionals with Waubun's Plumbing and Heating to get the job done. Waubun's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the Lakes area and beyond for over 30 years. Call 218-983-3611.
Back here on yourliveevent.com. Coming out of the timeout, the head coach Adriana Rooney trying to give her team a chance to cross half court. Ava Larson was having trouble as Kendra Severson was just on top of her with that press defense. Larson thought about that for a second. As Ella Paulsrud looks to Claire Erickson, and Claire Erickson almost losing it, and it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the Knights, so the Thunderbirds get this one back. Now crossing half court, Elena Bevins pulls up for three, and she'll drain it. 12-point lead now for the Thunderbirds. Ella Paulsrud crosses half court, gets it down to Cadence Carinta, who will miss her first shot, as Trinity Erickson tried to get the rebound there. But she will actually draw the foul, so Erickson will go to the free throw line, get that one on Pazdernick, her second personal of the game. 18 fouls for the Thunderbirds as the Knights are in the bonus. Erickson will make her first free throw attempt. 6:12 left to go here in the first half. As that free throw will take a bounce off of the rim. Thunderbirds get the rebound. Severson looks down to Pazdernick for three. Just overshot it. As Ava Larson now in transition, crossing half court, looks off to Hallie Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer cuts to her left, finding a lane, trying to go to Erickson. Trinity Erickson trying to power her way in, but Nevaeh Williams with the great defense. Elena Bevins now. Pass down to Kendra Severson, who will look back off to Bevins. Severson looking inside to Williams, and Williams just off the rim as Erickson gets the rebound that time. Now crossing, now Ella Paulsrud with it for the Knights, hands this off to Reitmeyer. Going back out to Paulsrud, who thought about a three, but then instead is going to go try to make her way to an easy layup. Trinity Erickson there on the rebound is going to draw a lot of contact and go to the free throw line for two. Ella Paulsrud had a good lane there, but as Williams gets her first personal of the game. As Erickson will make her first free throw. That is an Agramax free throws, as those are brought to you from the team at Agramax. And Erickson will make both of her free throw attempts. And the lead is once again cut back down to 9. Severson crossing half court, looks a high pass to Williams. She makes a move to her right and just using the backboard will get two. Claire Erickson's long pass to Tegan Johnson gets swatted away. She has to get that one to Hallie Reitmeyer, and Reitmeyer almost losing it, but she gets that one back, pulls up, takes a bounce off of the rim, and Trinity Erickson there on the rebound. She will score. Severson going in, draws a lot of contact, and she herself will go to the free throw line for two. A much cleaner game tonight if you're the Climax Fisher Knights, as Erickson will get her second personal. Head coach Adriana Rooney will probably a lot happier about that tonight, as Severson will make her first free throw. As mentioned, this is game 1 of the doubleheader. Following this, or immediately following this, is the boys varsity game. So stay tuned for that here on yourliveevent.com. As crossing half court now is the Climax Fisher Knights. Quick inside pass to Tegan Johnson, and she will score. Thanks to the beautiful assist from Trinity Erickson. Found Johnson wide open in the lane. Severson trying to float that one in. It'll go off the rim. And a lot of contact there by Severson. And now we are in the double bonus for the Climax Fisher Knights. That is Severson's second personal of the game. 10 team fouls for the Thunderbirds in this first half. 4:12 remaining. As Reitmeyer will make her first free throw attempt. She shoots her second, will miss that one. 8 points, 8-point lead for the Thunderbirds. Quick pass inside to Sunshine Englund, takes a couple bounces, but it will finally go. The Thunderbirds back up by 10. Very close game between these two as the Knights overshoot that one as they're trying to get that down to Tegan Johnson. So the Thunderbirds get this one back. 3:52 remaining here in the first half. The Thunderbirds, this isn't their first close game. This isn't their first close game this season. As mentioned, they had a tight matchup last week against Lake Park Audubon. And the Knights doing a good job of keeping things close, not letting the scorer really get in their head. As Hallie Reitmeyer crosses in transition, dumps down, finds Ava Larson. And Larson's shot no good. The Thunderbirds keep this one alive. Great effort by Riley MacArthur as Severson looks down to Sophia Bly. MacArthur hands that back off to Severson. Good to see her back out there. Had it cramped up earlier in this first half. And Sophia Bly draws a lot of contact here, so she will go to the free throw line for 2. And they'll get that one on Ella Paulsrud. 16 fouls for the Knights. 3:13 remaining. And Sophia Bly will make her first free throw attempt. Free throws brought to you by the team at Agrimax. Tegan Johnson tying her shoes, so he held off on the second shot. As Sophia Bly will make her second one. 33-21, the Thunderbirds lead on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Hallie Reitmeyer looking down to Trinity Erickson on the near side. Long pass up to Ava Larson. As Erickson now with it, looks off to Tegan Johnson, trying to go inside to Larson, poked away by Sunshine Englund. And Elena Bevan in transition, no good, but again, a lot of contact. So she goes to the free throw line. Get that one on Hallie Reitmeyer for her first personal of the game. 2:50 left to go here in the first half. As Bevins will make her first free throw attempt. So the Thunderbirds now in the bonus as the Knights have 7 team fouls. Bevins misses the second one. Claire Erickson there on the rebound. Will hand it off to Hallie Reitmeyer, crossing half court. Long pass up to Ava Larson on the far side. Starts backing down on Bevins. Looking out to Reitmeyer, who pulls up for 3, drains it. Beautiful shot by Reitmeyer. Some pressure in her face at the last minute. Did not let that phase her, and she brings the game back within 10 as Bevins pulls up for a 3 of her own. No good, but Englund there on the rebound. As Sophia Bly gets that one right back to Bevins. Alexis Pazdernik going back out to Bly as Bevins trying to find somebody open. She's just going to hand it off to Riley MacArthur. As the Knights putting the pressure on. As Alexis Pasternak looking down to Sophia Bly on the near side. Hands this off to, or passes off to MacArthur. Going inside the lane. And they will get Reitmeyer with her second personal. Second team personal for her, 8th team foul for the Knights, as Riley MacArthur will shoot 2. And she will make her first one. And she'll make her second one. Ava Larson in transition for the Knights. Passing down to Tegan Johnson. Will find Claire Erickson, who looks off to Trinity Erickson, and Erickson's shot goes off of the rim, no good. Now heading the other direction with it is the Thunderbirds. 12-point lead. Sunshine England gets that one, and she'll float that one in. A minute 15 left to go here in the first half, and stolen away by MacArthur. And her foot just steps out of bounds. Turnover for back over to the Knights. A minute 10 left to go here in the first half. Ava Larson with it now, trying to go back out to Ella Paulsrud, but Kendra Severson got a hand on that one. Pass inside to Tegan Johnson, who looks out to Ava Larson. Larson trying to back her way down, looks out to Trinity Erickson. Claire Erickson with it now, pulls up, off of the backboard, but no good. Now in transition, the Thunderbirds. Severson looking out to Pasternak for a long 2, drains it. As Ava Larson crossing half court now. Going down to Tegan Johnson. Met with a lot of pressure. This is a young Climax Fisher Knights team. So we'll a lot of heart being played out there as the Knights down by 16. This first half was a lot closer than we are seeing at the moment. Knights, or the Thunderbirds, took a while to get going on offense, and now they've hit their stride as they pass down to Pasternak, who looks back out to Severson. Riley MacArthur with it now. Goes down to Pasternak, and Pasternak trips up, but gets that one down to Sophia Bly. And Trinity Erickson almost getting that one, blocking that one, as Sunshine England can't get that one to go. But Erickson's going to get called for her third personal of the game with 5 seconds remaining here in the first. As she'll miss her, England will miss her first. Excuse me. Savannah Keyser checking into the game for the Thunderbirds. As England will make her second. Quick pass off, getting to Claire Erickson. Erickson's shot no good, and rebounded by Trinity Erickson, but she can't get that one to go. So as the buzzer sounds at the end of the first half, the Waubun Thunderbirds lead the Climax Fisher Knights 41-24. We'll take a quick break, then we'll come back with some first half stats and the summary here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Kumar, owner of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Together with Bernie, we're inviting you to join us on a tour of Victoria, Vancouver, and the Canadian Rockies, July 14th through 23rd. On this tour, we'll visit historic Victoria, tour the breathtaking Butchert Gardens, and experience the stunning scenery of the Canadian Rockies via rails train. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ. Learn more about this tour and watch the travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Remember the keyword RJ.
From too wet to too dry, we know Mother Nature has the final say on the crop. Count on Irie Insurance to help manage that risk. Irie Insurance has a proven track record with over 30 years of experience as a crop insurance leader. Protect your legacy with the right tools to do the job. Learn more at IrieInsurance.com or by calling your local agent in Devils Lake, Hillsborough, Hope, Macville, Towner, and West Fargo.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Coming June 23rd through the 25th at Brainerd International Raceway, the Midwest Premier Country and Rock Festival. Lakes Jam presented by R&J Broadcasting. On the Bud Light main stage, hear John Party, Tesla, Gabby Barrett, Warrant, Kix, Mark Wills, and more. It's more than a music festival with watercross, drifting, poker tourneys, lawnmower racing, and more. For tickets and more information, visit lakesjam.com.
Back here at Climax Shelley High School at halftime on the Community Co-op scoreboard, the Mahomen Waubun Thunderbirds leading the Climax Fisher Knights 41-24. And despite what that score may say, this game has actually been a lot closer than it seems throughout majority of the first half, except down that final stretch there. The game was relatively close. The Knights were only down by as much as down by 3 at one point until the Thunderbirds offense were able to get on a roll and found some momentum on their side as they would extend the lead out to 12, and now they are currently up with a 17-point lead at the half. Climax Fisher Knights, and trying to get things going, their offense has found some good shots that they have taken, but they have not those have just not landed for the Knights. So coming out of halftime, the Climax Fisher Knights are really going to need their offense to make some key shots. Defensively, the Knights have done a good job, but the Thunderbirds' offense has just proved too much for them shooting, especially down that second part, or that latter half of the first half there. If you're Mahomen Waubun, your defense needs to come up big and continue playing with the energy that they have put on throughout this game so far, and see how their offense goes from there. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll look at some first half stats for both teams here on yourliveevent.com.
Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou does it all. They provide full shop services for your tractors, combines, trucks, pickups, and cars. Their tire department carries a full line of name brand tires, and they've got state-of-the-art alignment equipment. And don't forget about the parts department. They have parts for just about anything, right down to your lawnmower. Call today, 218-935-2774. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou. Realty can be confusing. That's why it's important to choose a professional when you're buying or selling. Anthony Lavoie with Lavoie Realty Incorporated offers full commercial real estate services, agricultural land sales, hunting land sales, all categories of commercial real estate sales, commercial space leasing, real estate consulting, and real estate investing. Contact Anthony today, 218-261-1137. Anthony Lavoie with Lavoie Realty Incorporated.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Lindfors, your insurance source. Visit Lindfors Agency with locations in Boston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Mahomen, and Ada.
At the Mahomen School District, their mission is to provide the opportunity for high achievement for all learners, promoting academics, citizenship, and individual self-esteem, with an emphasis on 21st century skills. For more information on the Mahomen School District and what's going on at the school, log on to www.mahomen.k12.mn.us. Good luck to the Mahomen Waubun Thunderbirds from the Mahomen School District.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Yeah, so that's not something you're typically going to hear on this station. But you're also not typically going to hear your bank say, "That's free," or "We're not going to charge you as much as other banks because we don't think it's right." At Midwest Bank, you're not going to hear the typical bank talk because we're not just any bank. MidwestBank.net. Banking your way. Member FDIC.
Visit with Midwest Bank in Waubun, 218-473-2191.
Back here at Climax Shelley High School at halftime, the Mahomen Waubun Thunderbirds leading the Climax Fisher Knights 41-24. Taking a look at some first half stats for you, starting with the Climax Fisher Knights. Ava Larson so far on the night with 4 points. She got the first 2 for the Knights and was able to bring a little bit of energy for her team to keep them alive in that first half through majority of it. Trinity Erickson so far has 9 points, 3 rebounds, an assist and a steal. Hallie Reitmeyer with 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Ella Paulsrud with 3 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal herself. And Tegan Johnson with 2 points and a rebound. Looking at the Mahomen Waubun Thunderbirds, Elena Bevins currently with 6 points for herself. Sophia Bly with 6 points as well. Kendra Severson in that first half also has 6 points. Riley MacArthur with 7 points and a steal. Sunshine England with 9 points for herself, as Alexis Pazdernik also with 2 points, and Nevaeh Williams with 4 points for the Thunderbirds. The Thunderbirds have done a good job keeping control of the lead for themselves. They will need to keep up that momentum in the start of the second half. We will take one more break. When we come back, we will get to the start of the second half here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Genuine starts here. There's one easy way to keep your AGCO equipment productive all year with genuine preventative maintenance from AGCO Parts. When you check, change, and replace using AGCO Parts preventative maintenance products, you get the promise of maximum performance and increased uptime. Visit Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, to see our full selection of preventative maintenance parts products, or give us a call at 784-2961 to place an order today.
The fall season is a perfect time to visit Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Rent a cabin for the weekend. Take in the beautiful fall colors. Experience excellent fall fishing on North or South Twin Lakes. And of course, the friendly faces and the delicious food at the lodge. Call today, 218-935-5745. Pinehurst Resort, located on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash.
Back here on your live event for the start of the second half here at Climax Shelley Gym. And get things going, Hallie Reitmeyer is going to get called to kick things off for her 3rd personal of the game and first team foul here in the second half, as it will immediately see Claire Erickson come back out onto the floor for the Knights. Elena Bevins passing off to Kendra Severson. Severson with a long pass out to Sophia Bly, who will find Riley MacArthur. Bevins will go back out to Bly, trying to get that one to Sunshine England, but loses control of it, and Ava Larson there to get that one for the Knights. Dumped down to Cadence Corinta. Claire Erickson now with it will find Larson on the far side. Trinity Erickson will get the pass as she'll look down to Ella Paulsrud. Knights trying to get some momentum here, going their way, coming out of half. Trinity Erickson pulls up for 2, and that one will roll in. Takes a couple bounces off the rim, but the Knights will put up the first 2 points here in the second half. And Sophia Bly, laughing that one off, got called on the travel. A little bit of a mistake there for the Thunderbirds, but doesn't matter as Severson will get a steal herself, and then Ella Paulsrud steals this one right back as Trinity Erickson once again mid-range floater. As Severson now looking out to Bly. Severson now going inside to England. And Severson will finally pull up for a 3 of her own. Won't get it. Rebounded by Corinta. And now heading the other direction with it is the Knights. Ava Larson with it now goes inside to Trinity Erickson. And Ella Paulsrud for a long 2. Can't get that one as Claire Erickson gets the rebound but overshoots it. So now in transition is the Thunderbirds, and Sophia Bly with the beautiful layup will put up the 2 points. Ella Paulsrud looking inside to Cadence Corinta, met with a triple team. Ava Larson now going inside, trying to draw a lot of contact. She will, and so she goes to the free throw line for 2. 16 minutes even here remain in the second half. And they'll get that one on MacArthur as Larson will make her first free throw attempt. We will see some subs check in. We will see Alexis Pasnernick along with Nevaeh Williams checking in for the Thunderbirds. We will also see Tegan Johnson check in for the Knights as Larson will make both of her free throws. 13-point lead for the Thunderbirds, leading by 17 coming out of half. Bly pulls up for a long 3, and she'll drain it. Ella Paulsrud now loses control of it, gets that one away to Larson as Claire Erickson trying to get that one back out to Larson. Ella Paulsrud stealing this one back away for the Knights. Tegan Johnson looking inside to Trinity Erickson. Erickson's shot just short. No good. Rebounded by Severson. Now heading the other direction with it. Williams with the long pass. She will score. 15-10 left to go here on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Ava Larson full head of steam as she crosses half court. Looks to her left, finds Claire Erickson. Erickson moving up court, trying to get that one to Larson, but Pasnernick there to get the steal. Will find Bevins, and Bevins will score. Claire Erickson almost losing it, so she has to give that one right back to Ava Larson, who finds Ella Paulsrud for the long pass. Tegan Johnson keeping that one alive for as long as she can, but it will go out of bounds. So Severson gets the inbound pass. The Thunderbirds lead by 20. Quick pass off to Bevins on the near side as Severson trying to go inside to Williams, but Bly there to get that one back as the ball was swatted away. Severson just takes it for 3, won't make it. Bly gets the rebound, or excuse me, that was Pasnernick who got the rebound, and she'll miss as well. Ella Paulsrud having a lane, and she will float that one in. So coming down the lane, Ava Larson will pick that one up, but the Knights are going to get called on a push here. They'll call that one on Claire Erickson. That is her third personal of the game, so we will see Cadence Corinta check back into the game. Severson looking back down to Bly as Pasternak floats that one up, won't make it. Williams there on the rebound, and she will get that one to go. And we have a timeout on the floor. We will take a timeout here as well. On the Community Co-op scoreboard, the Mahomen-Waubun Thunderbirds lead the Climax Fisher Knights 52-32 here on yourliveevent.com.
RDK Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
Coming out of the timeout now, the Knights with possession, 13:28 remaining here in the second half. Ella Paulsrud with the inbound pass to Ava Larson. Larson trying to get that long pass out to Cadence Corinta. Trinity Erickson will get this one right back, drawing the foul off of Sophia Bly. That'll be Bly's first personal. Second, 2 team fouls for both teams here in this second half. Larson now with it for the Knights. Looks to her left, gets this down to Corinta, who will find Paulsrud. As Larson going back inside to Paulsrud, who starts backing down, rounding it, trying to go to Tegan Johnson, but stolen away by Severson. As that'll be a missed shot by Bly, and then Bevins getting her own rebound, or getting the rebound and missing it herself. And they'll get Erickson on the 4th personal of the game. And that'll send Bevins to the line for 2. And she will miss her first attempt. We'll also see Hallie Reitmeyer check back into the game along with Sunshine England for the Thunderbirds. And Elena Bevins will make her second free throw attempt. Hallie Reitmeyer gets the inbound pass, met with the double team by both Severson and MacArthur, excuse me. Ball poked away, and the Knights keep possession as that goes out of bounds. Reitmeyer had a good lane to the basket, but good defense by the Thunderbirds to just poke that away, have the Knights reset. Corinta pulls up for 2, won't get that one to go. Trinity Erickson there on the rebound, though. As Larson pulls up for 3, takes the bounce off of the bad bounce off the rim, and Williams is there on the rebound. And the ball took a bad roll off of Alexis Pasternak's hands. So turnover by the Thunderbirds gives the ball right back to the Knights. And the Knights get that one stolen away. MacArthur there to get that one. The wave off the shot. Tegan Johnson got called for the foul before the shot happened. Severson gets the inbound pass, looking inside to Williams now, who's backing down. And Williams will score. And just like that, we have another timeout by head coach Adriana Rooney. We'll take a timeout here as well. Here with 12:11 remaining here in the second half, the Thunderbirds lead the Knights 55-32.
The Rough Grouse Roadhouse is located just east of Island Lake, across from Mershman's Taxidermy. The Roadhouse invites you to stop in before or after the game to eat or just come in and socialize with family and friends. They also have weekly food specials. Just go to their Facebook page and see what their special of the day is, or call 668-2111. Supporting the area students in the classroom as well as in all their extracurricular activities. The Rough Grouse Roadhouse, 5 miles south of Langby on County Road 4.
Back here at Climax Shelley High School coming out of the timeout. This is game number 1 of the doubleheader. After the girls matchup between Mahomen Waubun and Climax Fisher ends, it'll immediately be followed by the boys varsity matchup for Climax Fisher and Mahomen Waubun. So stay tuned for that. Ava Larson will get the passes. The Knights go in transition. Ball poked away by Williams as the Knights still maintain possession. Now we'll see Ella Paulsrud check back into the game. She subs in for Trinity Erickson. In foul trouble at the moment. Reitmeyer with it, looks out to Paulsrud, who thought about a 3. Second guess goes up to Ava Larson, who pulls up for 3. Can't get that one to go. Hallie Reitmeyer there on the rebound, and she will score. So now heading the other direction are the Thunderbirds. Williams looks inside to England, and MacArthur thought about a 3, but she'll hand that one back out to Williams as that rolls out of bounds. Turnover for the Thunderbirds. Gives the ball back to the Knights. Knights down by 21 here with 11:30 left to go in the second half. Ella Paulsrud with the lane goes inside to Cadence Carinta, and they'll draw the foul, so she'll go to the line for 2. They'll get that one on Pazdernick, her 3rd personal of the game. Cadence Carinta will miss her first free throw attempt. And she'll miss her second one, rebounded by England. Now with it is Pazdernick, who will find Williams. Williams with a lane, will miss that one, gets her own rebound, and she'll score. Larson faked the pass, made a defender miss, looks down to Ella Paulsrud on the near side. Ava Larson now with a lane, gets blocked by Williams, but Larson draws the foul. 10:57 remaining here in the second half as the Thunderbirds lead. And Larson will make her first free throw attempt. And we'll see Elena Bevins check back in along with Sophia Bly. We'll also see Trinity Erickson check back into the game. As Ava Larson will make her second. 21-point game still. Quick handoff to Riley MacArthur, who will find Elena Bevins. Going out to Sophia Bly, who will look up to, Kendra Severson. Bevins going out to Bly, who thought about a 3, faked it again. Same with MacArthur. Now inside to England. Bevins going inside, pulls up off of the rim, no good. Bevins gets her own rebound, and she'll draw the foul and go to the line herself for 2. We'll get that one on Tegan Johnson for her second personal of the game. As Bevins will make her first free throw. That is an Agramax free throw. Contact Agramax to see how they can help you reach peak profitability by calling 218-891-2211 or call their new location in Fertile at 218-945-3536. As Elena Bevins will make her second free throw attempt. As Larson dumps down to Paulsrud. Paulsrud just having to give it right back to Larson. Reitmeyer looking inside to Erickson from the free throw line, and Erickson draws the foul, so she'll go to the free throw line for 2. Give that one to Sunshine England for her second of the game. Trinity Erickson will miss her first free throw attempt. But she'll make her second. Crossing half court now is Severson. Ball poked away. Ava Larson got a hand on it, but the Thunderbirds keep control. And Sophia Bly trying to go up for that one, just well over the net. As Bevins can't keep control of it, it'll go out of bounds, turnover. 9:56 remaining here in the second half on the Community Co-op scoreboard. The Thunderbirds leading the Knights 59-37. Allie Reitmeyer looking down to Claire Erickson. And Erickson's shot no good, but getting a hand on it was England. So it'll stay in favor of the Knights. Reitmeyer finds Paulsrud for a long two, no good. Bevins with fast break in transition, can't get that one to go. Trinity Erickson there on the rebound. Ava Larson now with a lane of her own that she'll use, can't get that. As Erickson gets the rebound and she will score, floats that one in. Quick pass out to Bevins. Elena Bevins looking off to Sophia Bly on the far side. As Severson with it, looking inside to England. Severson backing down. Will look out to Riley MacArthur, who has a lane, but goes down to England. Long pass out to Severson for 3, no good. Or excuse me, that was MacArthur for 3. Severson now will pull up for 3 of her own, can't get that one. Scrum for the ball. Ava Larson will pick that one up. Larson pass down to Paulsrud for 2. No good off of from the mid-range jumper. MacArthur looks down to Bevins. Ball make its way up to Severson on the far side. Severson has a lane, and they will say that one counts. So Severson floats that one in, and she draws the foul off of Ava Larson for her second. And so she goes to the free throw line for her potential 3-point play. And she will not get that one to go. So Knights get this one back. Quick inbound pass to Hallie Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer cuts to her right, looking inside, trying to go to Trinity Erickson, stolen away by MacArthur. Severson, nobody in front of her, easy, and she'll get the easy layup. Hallie Reitmeyer backing down, gets that one stolen away by Sophia Bly. Another lane wide open, and nobody in front of Bly, and she will score. And we'll get a timeout here from head coach Adriana Rooney. We'll take a timeout here as well. Here with 7:39 remaining in the second half, the Monoma Waubun Thunderbirds lead the Climax Fisher Knights 65-39.
When that home improvement list gets too long, the guy to call is Josh Thorpe with Son Fixed It Remodeling, 701-371-7393. Josh Thorpe does new construction, remodeling, additions, windows, siding, and roofing. When that to-do list gets too large, the man to call is Josh Thorpe with Son Fixed It Remodeling, 701-371-7393. Josh Thorpe with Son Fixed It Remodeling.
back here out of the timeout at Climax Shelley High School. The Mahomen Waubun Thunderbirds leading the Climax Fisher Knights 65-39. This is game 1 of tonight's doubleheader. Immediately following this will be boys varsity squads between these two schools. Quick inside pass to Trinity Erickson, who has to get rid of it. Hallie Reitmeyer once again looking to Erickson, who has a move, and she will score. So Severson now in transition finds Bly on the far side. As the ball makes its way, Severson going inside the lane, no good there. Rebounded by Reitmeyer, now heading the other direction. Reitmeyer once again trying to go to Erickson, but MacArthur there on the rebound, and Severson will score. Great read there by Riley MacArthur. Get that ball back for her team. Claire Erickson with it now. Ball poked away by Elena Bevins, and MacArthur there to pick that one up, and Severson yet again. Off it. Credit both MacArthur and Bevins on that steal. And now we will see some new faces. We will see Bryn MacArthur check into the game. Ella Paulsrud loses control of that one as Alexis Pazdernik picks that one up. Quick dump out. Pazdernik can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Ava Larson, now crossing half court. And there'll be a foul here. To give you everybody, Katie Clark checks into the game for the Thunderbirds as well. Excuse me. And we will also see Nevaeh Williams, Sunshine England, and Alexis Pazdernik out on the floor for the Thunderbirds. For the Climax Fisher Knights, as Ava Larson will make her first free throw attempt. We will see Elena Sanchez. We'll see Elena Sanchez, Kaya Parkin, and Molly Olson check into the game, along with Ella Paulsrud and Ava Larson. And Larson will make her second free throw attempt as well. So moving inside the paint is Williams. Will find Pazdernik for the shot. But they'll get Ava Larson there on the foul. 5:59 remaining as Pazdernik can't get that one to fall. Pazdernik will make her first free throw attempt. And we will now see Mackenzie Olson check into the game for the Knights. And Pazdernik will make her second free throw attempt as well. 71-43, the Thunderbirds lead on the Community Co-op scoreboard with 5:55 remaining here in the second half. Ella Paulsrud going inside, dumping out to Ava Larson. Larson trying to get it to Kaya Parkin, and Parkin having to chase this one down. Larson now backing down to the paint, trying to find Molly Olson. Ball stolen away by Bryn MacArthur. That'll be another foul on the Knights. Get that one on, on Ella Paulsrud. Pardon me. To her second personal. And we are now in the bonus for the Thunderbirds as Bryn MacArthur can't make her first free throw attempt. And she'll miss her second free throw attempt. Ella Paulsrud getting the rebound. Quick pass out to Ava Larson. And Larson now will drive in the lane for a lot of contact and goes to the free throw line. Call that one on Williams. Larson will make her first free throw attempt. Free throws brought to you by Agrimax. We will see Cadence Garinta, Hallie Reitmeyer, and Trinity Erickson all check back into the game for the Knights. As Larson will make her second free throw. Bryn MacArthur crossing half court finds Elena Bevins, who's checked back into the game for the Thunderbirds. Nevia Williams will pull up for three, and she can't get that one to go. So now we'll see Tegan Johnson check back in. She subs in for Ava Larson, giving her a much-needed break. I think there was some confusion. The Knights thought the ball was turned over to their favor, but but it stays in favor of the Thunderbirds. So a quick inside pass to Williams. Williams dumping this one out to Katie Clark. And for three was Bryn MacArthur, and she can't get that one to fall. Now heading the other direction with it with 5 minutes remaining is the Knights. Hallie Reitmeyer with it now. Cuts to her left, pulls up, jumper, no good. Rebounded by Clark. Now heading the other direction. Bryn MacArthur now with it. Had a lane of her own, but she can't get that one to fall. Paulsrud there on the rebound. And going for the poke was Alexis Pazdernik, but Pazdernik, too much contact on that one. That's her fourth personal of the game. Claire Erickson checking back into the game. And now Ella Paulsrud goes to the free throw line. The Knights now in the bonus as well with 4:34 remaining. And Ella Paulsrud can't make her first free throw attempt, but Trinity Erickson there to rebound that one. Claire Erickson having to get rid of it quickly. Tegan Johnson now goes back out to Erickson. Claire Erickson passes inside to Trinity. Ball's poked away, but Ella Paulsrud to pick that one up. Can't get the shot to go. And Elena Bevins there to rebound it. Quick pass out as Pazdernik pulled up for three. Won't get that one to fall. Pass out to Hallie Reitmeyer, backing down. Quick inside to Ella Paulsrud, and that one will go in. The Knights giving it their all, not letting the scores dissuade them. As Williams pulls up for a three, won't even come close. So Paulsrud there on the rebound. Long pass out to Reitmeyer as Bevins gets a hand on it. Elena Sanchez checking back into the game for the Knights. She subs in for Ella Paulsrud. 3:34, remaining here in the second half. Ball once again poked away as it stays in favor of the Knights. Claire Erickson goes inside to Trinity Erickson. We'll find Elena Sanchez, who pulls up for two-pointer. Won't go, but she draws the foul. So she will go to the free throw line. It'll give that as foul number 2 for Bryn MacArthur, as Sanchez can't make her first free throw attempt. They'll wave that one off. Sanchez stepped over the line. So gets it to go, but they'll have to wave it off because just 1 foot too far over that free throw line. As Elena Bevins pulls up for three, and she'll get that one to fall. So now moving cross court is Hallie Reitmeyer, as she loses that one for a second. Thought about passing out to Trinity Erickson, but looks inside to Claire Erickson. Is stolen away by Williams. Nevaeh Williams moving down the court with it for the Thunderbirds. Quick pass out to Bryn MacArthur. Bryn MacArthur pulls up for three. No good. There on the rebound is the Knights, heading the other direction with it. 2:47 remaining here in the second half. Hallie Reitmeyer going inside to Trinity Erickson and draws a lot of contact. Nevaeh Williams will draw the foul. That'll be her third personal. Head coach Zach Quall gonna have a chat with his players as Erickson will make her first free throw attempt. Free throws brought to you by Agramax. Trinity Erickson will shoot, and she'll make her second free throw attempt. 2:40 left to go here in the second half. Bryn MacArthur passing out to Riley MacArthur. Quick punt, pass inside to Elena Bevins. Bevins fakes the pass out to Pazdernick, finds Riley MacArthur. Pazdernick now gets it, going outside to MacArthur. Williams with it now, and jump ball. Cadence Carinta causes the jump ball and gets the ball back for the Knights. 2:15 left to go. Knights looking to close out strong here. Ava Larson's slowing things down, hands this one off to Claire Erickson. As Erickson looks out to Kaya Parkin, who's checked back into the game for the Knights. Larson with the lane. Draws a lot of contact, and I think they'll get that one yet again on Nevaeh Williams. So Williams, that'll be her fourth personal. She goes to have a chat with her coach, Zach Quall, as Larson will miss her first free throw attempt. Williams kind of laughing that one off. Just a little bit of mistake there. Just another mistake made. As Larson can't get that second one to fall either. So quick pass down to Bryn MacArthur. Down to Williams. Williams cuts to her left, has a lane, looking inside to Bevins. And Bevins forcing her way in, and she won't score. So now subbing back in is Molly Olson for the Knights. She subs in for Claire Erickson. We'll pass down to Alexis Pazdernick. Bryn MacArthur for three, no good. Now with it is Bevins looking inside, trying to get that one to Riley MacArthur as Bryn MacArthur pulls up for two. Won't get that one to go. Molly Olson just pokes this one down to Ava Larson. And we will also get a timeout here by head coach Adriana Rooney. Correction. We'll get a substitution here. Get a big one. We'll see Tegan Johnson, Mackenzie Olson, Molly Olson, Elena Sanchez, and Kaya Parkin all out on the floor for the Knights. Get a large group swap. Tegan Johnson with it now, backing down, trying to go up for it. Draws a lot of contact. She will go to the free throw line for two with 1:09 remaining. Call that one on Elena Bevins, her third personal of the game. Tegan Johnson can't make her first free throw attempt. And she won't make her second one. Williams there to rebound it for the Thunderbirds. Pull up by Pasternak, no good. Rebounded by Riley MacArthur. She can't get that one either. And we had a jump ball, so this stays in favor of the Thunderbirds. Now Pasternak looking to Williams, and Williams can't get that one to go. Gets her own rebound, and she will miss yet again. But this time she draws a foul, so she will go to the free throw line for 2. We are now in the double bonus, and they'll get that one on on Mackenzie Olsen, or Elena Sanchez, pardon me. So Williams can't get that first one to fall. And she can't get the second one to fall, but Pasternak gets the rebound. And then Riley MacArthur will score. As it's a foul on Pasternak. That's her 5th personal of the game. 40.5 seconds remaining here, as we'll see Sophia Bly check back into the game for the Thunderbirds. And Tegan Johnson can't get the first one to fall. With 40:05 remaining here on the Community Co-op scoreboard, the Thunderbirds leading the Knights 74-49. Tegan Johnson will step over the line, so that second one won't count either. Or excuse me, 76-49. Sophia Bly with the pass out to Bryn MacArthur. 25 seconds and running. As Williams passes down. She'll get this one right back. Looks out to Bly. Bryn MacArthur with it. As the Thunderbirds just playing time killer here with 9 seconds remaining. Looks out to Elena Bevins. And the Thunderbirds will sit on this one as time will expire. And your final here at Climax Shelley High School in the gymnasium. The Thunderbirds come away victorious over the Climax Fisher Knights, 76-49. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we will have your stats for this game, and we will do a quick wrap up here as we get set for the start of the boys varsity game here for tonight's doubleheader on yourliveevent.com.
The seed specialists. They're the guys at Select Ag on Highway 59 in Mahomen. Contact Mitch or Tyler today, 218-936-4026. Select Ag is a Pioneer seed dealer. They carry corn, sunflower, alfalfa. They have Extend and Liberty Link brand soybeans, and they deliver. And Select Ag offers crop protection as well. Contact Select Ag today, 218-936-4026. Mitch and Tyler, your seed specialists at Select Ag in Mahomen.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Glasses say so much about your personality and personal style. At Valley Vision Clinic, they are happy to work with you in selecting frames that complement your features and vision needs as well as fit your budget. If you're not sure that glasses are for you, ask the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada about contact lenses. There are many advantages to consider when determining if contact lenses are right for you, and the knowledgeable staff at Valley Vision can answer any questions you may have. For all your eye care needs, call Dr. Dave Solseng and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada, 784-4091.
Back here at Climax Shelley High Schools, we are wrapping things up and getting set for the start of the boys varsity game. Our post-game report brought to you by Irie Insurance here. Looking at some final stats for both teams, the Climax Fisher Knights, Ava Larson ends the night with 12 points, 1 rebound. Trinity Erickson will end the night with 18 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Hallie Reitmeyer will end the night with 8 points. With 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal. Ella Palsrud ends the night with 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. And then looking at the Monoman Waubun Thunderbirds, Elena Bevins ends the night with 14 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal. Sophia Bly will end the night with 13 points and 1 steal. Kendra Severson ends the night with 14 points, 1 rebound, and 2 steals. Riley MacArthur ends the night with 9 points and 5 steals. Sunshine England ends the night with 9 points, 1 rebound, and a block. Alexis Pazdernik will end the night with 4 points, 1 rebound, and 1 steal. And Nevaeh Williams will end the night with 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. We will go ahead and move on to our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Think about upgrading your planter. Visit RDK Enterprises at their locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, or visit their website at planterdoc.com. Our Precision Player of the Game is going to have to go to Nevaeh Williams for the Monoman Waubun Thunderbirds. She was as precise as can be. She put up those 12 points and had the 5 rebounds, had full control of the box, of the boards, and it really showed out there on the floor for the Thunderbirds, and that is why she is our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll go on to our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Parents of the students at the Waubun-Ogama-Whiter School District, keeping up with what you need to know is easy. So log on to waubun.k12.mn.us and find out what is happening at the schools. Plus, view valuable resources directed towards you at the left-hand side of the homepage. And listen to the Waubun-Ogama-Whiter School News Thursday mornings at 9:05 a.m. on Gold 101.5 FM KRJM.
Welcome back here to Climax Shelley as we are wrapping things up here for the girls varsity matchup between the Monoman Waubun Thunderbirds and the Climax Fisher Knights. We'll move on to our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone. It's how to connect. Visit their website at halsteadtel.com. And we'll have to give that the post-game connection to Riley MacArthur and her team in transition. She had those 5 steals, and off of those 5 steals, she was just able to find Kendra Severson most of the time. And all those steals amounted to points for the Thunderbirds, and that is why Riley MacArthur and the transition team from Monoman Waubun our post-game Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Moving on, we will go to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Work on Line 3 is now done. You can learn more about Line 3 and by visiting enbridge.com/line3.us. And our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game will have to go to Kendra Severson. She really brought the energy for her team tonight, having those 14 points, the 2 steals, and the rebound, and being able to put up those points in transition off of steals. She was just all over the floor tonight, and you can't ask for more energy from your starters than that. And that's why Kendra Severson is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. looking at how the game goes, for a quick summary, the first half a lot closer than you would think, as the Mahomen Waubun Thunderbirds went into halftime leading 41-24. Took them till late in the first half for their offense to get a groove going, but in the second half it was all Mahomen Waubun, and they had full control as the Knights just had no answer for the Thunderbirds offense. And in the second half, the Mahomen Waubun Thunderbirds will come away victorious over the Climax Fisher Knights 76-49. Stick around, because we'll have your coverage for this second game of tonight's doubleheader between the Climax Fisher Knights and the Mahomen Waubun Thunderbirds. We'll see the boys varsity teams matching up here soon, here on YourLiveEvent.com.